Hey everyone, Zach Efron here. Ever since my down-to-earth adventures, I've been all about exploring sustainable living. One of the biggest game changers? Going vegan. It's been a wild ride, discovering delicious plant-based food and learning about the impact of our choices. Who knew eating could be such an adventure? It all started with wanting to reduce my environmental footprint. Animal agriculture's impact on the planet is huge, from deforestation to greenhouse gas emissions. I wanted to tread lighter on the earth, and veganism seemed like a powerful step. Plus, let's be real, have you seen the documentaries? The ethical side of animal agriculture really made me think. Choosing veganism aligns with my values of compassion and respect for all creatures. It's about making conscious choices that contribute to a kinder world. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was initially a bit skeptical. Could I really get all the nutrients I needed from plants alone? Turns out the answer is a resounding yes. Veganism isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance. An abundance of fruits, veggies, legumes, grains, nuts, seed, the list goes on. This lifestyle has actually made me more aware of what I put in my body. I'm constantly discovering new ingredients and experimenting with flavors. From protein-packed quinoa bowls to creamy cashew-based sauces, the possibilities are endless. And the best part? I feel amazing. My energy levels are through the roof, my skin is clearer than ever, and I feel lighter and more energized overall. Who needs a pre-workout when you've got a plate full of nutrient-dense plants? It's like fueling my body with the best Mother Nature has to offer. But veganism is more than just what's on my plate. It's a whole philosophy. It's about making mindful choices that align with my values. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness with all living beings and striving to live in a way that minimizes harm. It's a journey of learning and growth, and it's not always easy. There are challenges for sure, like navigating social situations and finding vegan options on the go. But for me, the benefits far outweigh the obstacles. Veganism has opened my eyes to a whole new way of seeing the world. A world where compassion and sustainability go hand in hand. And that's a world I'm stoked to be a part of. First things first, gotta start the day right. And for me, that means a breakfast that's as vibrant and energizing as a sunrise hike. Picture this, a creamy, frosty, tropical smoothie bursting with exotic flavors. It's like a mini vacation in a glass. My go-to recipe is super simple. I blend together frozen mango chunks, because who doesn't love a little taste of sunshine? A handful of juicy pineapple, a banana for creaminess, a splash of coconut water for hydration, and a handful of spinach for a sneaky dose of greens. You can't even taste the spinach, I promise. Sometimes I like to switch things up and add a scoop of vegan protein powder for an extra boost, especially after a morning workout. Other times I'll toss in a handful of chia seeds or flax seeds for a boost of omega-3s. The beauty of smoothies is that they're super versatile, so you can get creative and add whatever you're feeling. Banana pancakes, a vegan classic. Now if I'm craving something a little heartier, I go for my all-time favorite vegan banana pancakes. These bad boys are fluffy, golden brown, and bursting with natural sweetness. Plus, they're surprisingly easy to whip up. I simply mash a ripe banana in a bowl, then whisk in some plant-based milk. I usually go for almond or oat milk, a splash of vanilla extract for that warm, comforting flavor, and a pinch of cinnamon because, well, cinnamon makes everything better. Then, in a separate bowl, I combine flour. I like to use a mix of whole wheat and oat flour for a nutty flavor, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. I gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, whisking until just combined. No overmixing here, folks. We want those pancakes light and airy. Fueling up, why this breakfast rocks. Now you might be wondering, Zach, why all the fuss about breakfast? Well, let me tell you, starting your day with a nutritious, plant-based breakfast is like giving your body a high five. It sets the tone for the entire day, providing sustained energy, boosting your mood, and keeping those hunger pangs at bay. The smoothie, for example, is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants from all those delicious fruits and veggies. Mango is a great source of vitamin C, pineapple is loaded with bromelain, which aids digestion, and spinach is a nutritional powerhouse providing iron, folate, and vitamins A, C, and K. And don't even get me started on the banana pancakes. Bananas are a good source of potassium, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Plus, the fiber in the oats and whole wheat flour helps keep you feeling full and satisfied, preventing those mid-morning energy crashes. Mid-morning munchies, keeping the energy high. Speaking of mid-morning energy crashes, I always make sure to have a nutritious snack on hand to keep me going until lunchtime. My go-to? A handful of almonds or walnuts. These little guys are packed with protein, healthy fats, and fiber, providing a sustained release of energy that keeps me going strong. Plus, they're super convenient to just throw in my bag and take with me on the go. Whether I'm out exploring the great outdoors or just running errands around town, I know I've got a healthy and satisfying snack to keep me fueled up. Sometimes I like to mix things up and make my own trail mix with almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, dried cranberries, and a sprinkle of dark chocolate chips for a little treat. It's the perfect balance of sweet and savory, crunchy and chewy, and it always hits the spot. By midday, my stomach's usually rumbling louder than an action movie soundtrack. Time to refuel with a lunch that's as satisfying as it is nutritious, the mighty Buddha bowl. This isn't just a meal, it's a celebration of colors, textures, and flavors, all packed into one glorious bowl. Imagine this, a bed of fluffy quinoa, cooked to perfection, topped with a rainbow of roasted veggies like sweet potatoes, bell peppers, and zucchini. Then we're talking creamy avocado slices, protein-packed chickpeas seasoned with smoky paprika, and a sprinkle of toasted pumpkin seeds for a satisfying crunch. But it's the dressing that brings it all together. My secret weapon? A simple tahini dressing made with tahini, lemon juice, a touch of maple syrup, and a pinch of salt. Drizzle that over the top and you've got a culinary masterpiece that's both hearty and healthy. The beauty of a Buddha bowl is that you can customize it to your heart's content. Don't have quinoa on hand? No problem. Brown rice, lentils, or even a bed of leafy greens work just as well. Feeling adventurous? Roast up some tofu or tempeh for a protein boost? Want to add a touch of sweetness? Toss in some dried cranberries or chopped dates? The possibilities are endless. The key is to create a balance of flavors and textures. I like to have something creamy, like avocado or hummus, something crunchy, like roasted nuts or seeds, something sweet, like roasted sweet potatoes or dried fruit, and something savory, like roasted veggies or seasoned chickpeas. It's all about creating a culinary adventure with every bite. Even with a power-packed lunch, those afternoon cravings can sneak up on you. But fear not, my friends, because I've got a secret weapon for those mid-afternoon munchies: homemade vegan energy balls. These bite-sized snacks are like little balls of energy, perfect for a quick pick-me-up when you're feeling that afternoon slump. Plus, they're super easy to make and perfect for taking on the go. My favorite recipe combines dates, rolled oats, nut butter, almond butter is my go-to, chia seeds, and a pinch of sea salt. Simply blend everything in a food processor until it forms a sticky dough, then roll into bite-sized balls. You can even coat them in shredded coconut or chopped nuts for an extra layer of flavor and texture. Hydration is key, nature's refreshing elixirs. Of course, no day is complete without staying properly hydrated. And when it comes to quenching my thirst, I ditch the sugary drinks and opt for nature's refreshing elixirs: water, infused water, and herbal teas. I always keep a reusable water bottle with me, filled with filtered water. To make it more exciting, I like to add slices of cucumber, lemon, or even a few sprigs of mint for a refreshing twist. And when I'm craving something warm and comforting, I brew up a cup of herbal tea. Peppermint tea is great for digestion. Chamomile tea helps me unwind after a long day, and ginger tea is my go-to for soothing an upset stomach. Dinnertime delights, a world of vegan flavors. As the sun begins its golden descent, my thoughts turn to dinner. Evening meals are a chance to unwind, recharge, and savor the day's adventures. And when it comes to vegan dinners, the possibilities are as vast and inspiring as a starlit sky. One night, I might find myself whipping up a spicy Thai curry, bursting with fragrant lemongrass, ginger, and coconut milk. Another night, it could be a hearty lentil soup, simmering on the stove, filling the house with warmth and comforting aromas. Sometimes I crave the comforting flavors of my childhood, reimagined through a vegan lens. Think creamy mushroom stroganoff with a cashew-based sauce, or a hearty shepherd's pie with a lentil and vegetable filling. The point is, veganism doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or satisfaction. It's about embracing the abundance of plant-based ingredients and creating meals that are both delicious and nourishing. Tonight's special hearty lentil shepherd's pie. Tonight I'm feeling like a comforting classic lentil shepherd's pie. This dish is the epitome of warmth and satisfaction, perfect for a cozy night in. Plus, it's packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, making it a meal that's as good for you as it tastes. The base of the pie is a rich and savory lentil filling. I start by sautéing onions, carrots, and celery in a bit of olive oil until softened. Then I add in lentils, vegetable broth, diced tomatoes, and a blend of herbs and spices like thyme, rosemary, and a pinch of smoked paprika. While the lentil filling simmers, I prepare the mashed potato topping. I boil potatoes until tender, then drain and mash them with plant-based milk. Unsweetened almond milk works great, a dollop of vegan butter, and a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Once the lentil filling is thickened and flavorful, I transfer it to an oven-safe dish, top it with the creamy mashed potatoes, and bake it in the oven until golden brown and bubbling. A symphony of spices, igniting the senses. One of the things I love most about cooking vegan is the opportunity to get creative with spices. Spices not only add depth and complexity to dishes, but they also offer a myriad of health benefits. Turmeric, for example, contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Ginger aids digestion and can help soothe nausea. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar levels. And garlic and onions are known for their immune-boosting properties. In my lentil shepherd's pie, I use a blend of thyme, rosemary, and smoked paprika. Thyme is known for its antioxidant and antibacterial properties. Rosemary is a good source of iron, calcium, and vitamin B6. And smoked paprika adds a smoky depth of flavor that takes the dish to the next level. The key is to experiment and find what flavor combinations you enjoy most. Don't be afraid to get adventurous in the kitchen and let your senses be your guide. Sweet dreams are made of this vegan chocolate avocado mousse. No matter how satisfying dinner is, there's always room for a little something sweet. And when it comes to vegan desserts, I've got a secret weapon that's both decadent and guilt-free. Chocolate avocado mousse. This luscious dessert is surprisingly simple to make, requiring just a handful of ingredients and a blender or food processor. The star of the show is, of course, the avocado. Avocados provide a creamy, rich base for the mousse, while also adding a boost of healthy fats, fiber, and essential nutrients. To make the mousse, I simply blend together ripe avocados, cocoa powder, maple syrup, a splash of plant-based milk, and a pinch of salt. The result is a velvety, smooth, intensely chocolatey mousse that's sure to satisfy any sweet tooth. For an extra touch of elegance, I like to top the mousse with fresh berries, a sprinkle of chopped nuts, or a drizzle of melted vegan chocolate. It's the perfect way to end a delicious and satisfying vegan day. Winding down, a nightcap for the soul. As the day winds down and the stars begin to twinkle, I like to unwind with a soothing cup of herbal tea. Chamomile tea is my go-to for its calming properties, helping to ease stress and promote relaxation. Sipping on a warm cup of chamomile tea, I reflect on the day, feeling grateful for the abundance of delicious and nourishing plant-based foods that fuel my adventures. Veganism for me is more than just a diet. It's a way of life that aligns with my values of compassion, sustainability, and well-being. It's about making conscious choices that benefit not only my own health, but also the health of the planet and all its inhabitants. And what better way to end the day than with a heart full of gratitude and a belly full of delicious plant-based goodness. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the vegan world is booming. It's not just a trend anymore, it's a full-blown movement, and the numbers speak for themselves. Get this. The global vegan food market size was valued at a whopping $26.16 billion in 2021. That's billion with a B. And it's only going to get bigger. Experts predict that the market will reach a staggering $61.35 billion by 2028. That's a growth rate that would make even the most successful tech startup jealous. What's driving this incredible growth? Well, for starters, more and more people are becoming aware of the ethical, environmental, and health benefits of a plant-based lifestyle. Plus, let's be honest, vegan food has never been more delicious and accessible. With innovative chefs and food producers constantly pushing the boundaries, there's never been a better time to ditch the animal products and embrace the power of plants. You might think going vegan means missing out on essential nutrients. Think again. The plant kingdom is teeming with nutritional powerhouses. Take a look at these plant-based superstars. Lentils are packed with protein, fiber, and iron. They're a staple in many cultures. Next is kale, loaded with vitamins A, C, and K. Kale is delicious in smoothies, salads, or as a side dish. Quinoa is a complete protein and a good source of iron. Use it in Buddha bowls, stuffed peppers, or breakfast porridge. Chia seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and protein, perfect for smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or chia pudding. Debunking vegan myths. Let's face it, there are a lot of misconceptions floating around about veganism. People think it's expensive, restrictive, and lacking in flavor. But let me tell you, those myths couldn't be further from the truth. First of all, veganism doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, it can be more affordable than a meat-heavy diet. Think about it, lentils, beans, rice, oats, and seasonal fruits and vegetables are some of the most affordable foods out there. And as for being restrictive, not a chance. The vegan world is bursting with flavor and variety. From creamy cashew cheeses to meaty mushroom burgers, there are endless plant-based alternatives to satisfy every craving. And let's not forget about the incredible diversity of cuisines that lend themselves perfectly to a vegan lifestyle. Think spicy Indian curries, flavorful Thai stir-fries, hearty Italian pasta dishes, and refreshing Mediterranean salads. The possibilities are truly endless. So, the next time you hear someone spouting off about veganism being boring or bland, set them straight. Veganism is about embracing the abundance and diversity of the plant kingdom and creating delicious and satisfying meals that nourish your body and soul. So there you have it, a full day of fueling my adventures the vegan way. From that sunrise smoothie to that soul-soothing chamomile tea, it's all about embracing delicious plant-powered goodness. And the best part? It's not just good for me, it's good for the planet too. Choosing a vegan lifestyle is like casting a vote for a greener, kinder world. Every plant-based meal we enjoy reduces our environmental footprint, conserves precious resources, and supports a more sustainable food system. It's about recognizing that our choices have a ripple effect, and by choosing compassion on our plates, we contribute to a brighter future for all. And it's not just about the big picture, it's about the personal transformation too. Since going vegan, I feel lighter, more energized, and more connected to my body and the natural world. It's like tapping into a new level of vitality and well-being. I get it. The word vegan used to conjure up images of bland tofu and sprouts. But let me tell you, this ain't your grandma's veganism. The plant-based food scene has exploded with creativity, flavor, and innovation. We're talking mouth-watering burgers, cheesy pizzas, creamy pastas, and decadent desserts, all made without a single animal product. The possibilities are limitless, and trust me, your taste buds won't even know the difference. The best part? Going vegan has opened my eyes to a whole new world of culinary adventures. I'm constantly discovering new ingredients, experimenting with flavors, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the kitchen. It's like having a passport to a global culinary adventure, all from the comfort of my own kitchen. Look, I'm not here to preach or tell you how to live your life, but if you're curious about veganism, even just a little bit, I encourage you to give it a try. You might be surprised by how delicious and satisfying it can be. Start with a simple swap like trying a plant-based milk in your coffee or whipping up a lentil soup for dinner. There are tons of resources available online and in bookstores to guide you on your journey. Don't be afraid to experiment, get creative, and find what works best for you. Remember, every little bit counts. Every plant-based meal is a step towards a healthier, more compassionate, and more sustainable future. So, are you ready to join the adventure? Let's dig in. Thanks for watching. Until next time, subscribe for more health and wellness tips.